Hey guys, welcome to Wednesday Night Dinners. I'm Jennifer Bradbury. I'm so excited that you guys are here. If you're watching the replay, make sure you let me know that you're watching it. Would love to hear what you think about this recipe that we're having tonight. So again, I posted the weekly menu. Hey Kathy! I posted the weekly menu yesterday, so it is in the unit section of the group. So you can see it there. If you can't see it for whatever reason, I know some people have trouble getting it to open, just pop me your email address and I'll email it to you, okay? I'll send you the past, we've been doing this 3 weeks now. This is week 3. So I'll send you the past 3 weeks if you want them, okay? But they are in the unit section. So tonight we're gonna make quick cooker Mediterranean chicken and rice bowls. So this is actually the first time that I've actually made this one. And I've been wanting to try this for so long. So I'm super excited that I'm finally getting to do it. It is on the menu. It's a Pampered Chef recipe. I don't always do Pampered Chef recipes, but tonight I am. I'm going to give this one a try. So here we go. It's kind of multi-step. There's a couple different things, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, you guys say hi to me. Let me know you're here. Again, if you have questions, holler out questions. Let me know what you're having for dinner. We can talk and hang out in the kitchen together while I cook. So the first step, it says to chop the onion with my food chopper. It says 1 small onion. I've got half of like a large one here left over from another recipe. So we're just gonna do that, right? So we're gonna just give this a rough chop so that it'll fit underneath my food chopper. And then we will pop it in there. And it also says, we're gonna take the lid off, set that over there. It's always a balancing act of trying to do it where you guys can actually see. We're gonna turn it on sear and melt the butter. So it's 2 tablespoons of butter. Butter makes everything better. So we're gonna put that on sear because we're gonna put that in the inner pot and we're gonna add the onion to it with the salt and the garlic and cook it for a little bit. So while I'm chopping, I'm gonna go ahead and get this on sear and get that butter melting. Grab me a scraper here. Gotta have the scraper, right? All right, so let's chop with our food chopper. And I chop them up really small because I have those picky eaters. So I like the onion to just completely disappear. We want the flavor, but not the chunks. I like the chunks. No one else does. And my goal is always to make one meal and for everybody to eat it. And so I try to think of ways to help those picky eaters. Because if they get used to the taste, then maybe we can get them used to the texture, right? One baby step at a time. That's kind of our mantra with my team is one baby step at a time. All right, my butter's starting to melt. Hey guys, make sure to let me know you're here. Boy, it is not wanting to chop that up. There's like a tough piece there. I also have had this food chopper for, how long have I had this food? 5 years. I had this from before I was even a consultant. So it's probably kind of sad and needs me to sharpen the blades, right? It's a workout, you guys. It's a workout. That butter is a-melted. All right, so we've got it on sear. Sorry it's so loud. It's probably really annoying for you guys. All right, there we go. Looking good, looking good. 1 piece left. If your blades were sharp, it would just go really quick. I need to sharpen those blades. All right. It's going, it's going. All right, we're gonna set my food chopper in my sink. I'm gonna get these onions in here and this yummy butter. Can y'all hear that? Sizzle, sizzle. So again, we're gonna cook the onion and some salt, it says. This is half a teaspoon of salt. Salt grinder. Yum. All right. I don't know. We like salt in this house. Is that half a teaspoon? I always put a little more salt than the recipe calls for. I also usually use a little more garlic. It calls for 2 cloves of garlic. These are like super big. In fact, it's so big, it doesn't even fit in the garlic press. It's so big, that big old honking thing of garlic. So it said it calls for 2 cloves of garlic. All right. So this one is just 1. I love garlic, so I usually put more than what the recipe calls for, but because these are so big, we'll go with 2, but it's really like 4 regular size garlic cloves. So we're gonna push, push, push. Yum, that's a lot of garlic. It's gonna taste fabulous. All right, we are gonna use the little brush that comes with it. Scrape that off. So how are you guys doing? My son kicked me out of his room today, you guys. What? He's 6 years old. He is watching, he's playing Mario. And him and his dad always play Mario together. And I don't know I don't play video games. I'm not a video game person. So I just went in there and was like, hey, what's going on? I just want to talk to you. Get out of my room, Mom. I'm playing. Ugh. And then he shut the door. Shut me out. What's happening? Where's my little man going? That's not fun, you guys. When they start like not thinking mom's cool anymore, kind of hurts. All right. So what are we doing here? Cook for 2 to 3 minutes, and then we're gonna add the spinach. So it calls for 8 cups of spinach, which I found out today is really one of those bags. This regular size of bag spinach is 8 cups. I was hoping that's what it was, because that's what I got at the store. And I was like, I hope this is 8 cups. And it is. All right, has that been 2 to 3 minutes? I don't know, I've been talking. When I talk, I can't think at the same time. My dog, what are you doing, Bell Bell? It's trying to jump up on the table. Welcome them on the crazy table, right? That's what it's like. Hey, Stephanie. All right, so we're gonna add the 8 cups of spinach, and it's gonna wilt down. Oh, I'm so excited about this. And you guys, you know I have picky eaters, but I've read through this recipe and I'm really excited because you will be able to separate stuff out, so I'll explain. Okay, I think we mixed this all together. Cook an additional minute until the spinach is slightly wilted. Yum, this smells so good. I don't think anything smells better than garlic, right, you guys? Yes. So if y'all are watching, you let me know what you're having for dinner. I need you guys to give me ideas. So I'm coming up with all these menus for each week, and I need ideas. So y'all share with me, post it on the page. Take pictures of what you're making and share with us, because I always need new ideas. I get tired of eating the same old, same old. So that's why I'm really excited about this. Can y'all tell? Because we haven't had this one before. All right, that spinach is wilted down, so I'm gonna cancel this. Cancel is on this side. Oh, of course my dog's gonna bark. It's just not a video with me if my dog doesn't bark, right? Or if one of the kids doesn't come in here screaming. All right, so it says to season both sides of the chicken with the Greek rub. Tablespoon of the Greek rub, okay? This is my fave. But I added it to it, put it in the baggie and kind of mixed it around. So it would just be easier while we're doing this. It says to just use chicken breast. I'm actually using, it says chicken breast, right? Yeah, I'm actually using chicken breast tenders. So it all cooks the same in the quick cooker, which is awesome. All right, so it says to put it right on top of the spinach and you add 1/4 cup of water, right? 1/4 cup of water, yes. So there's 1/4 cup of water, and then it says to place a ceramic. Yes, okay, I'm gonna mix this around a little bit. Just gonna kind of spread that chicken out so it's not all sitting on top of each other. Okay. All right, this is now going in the sink here. No raw chicken on anything. All right, so now we're going to use our little ceramic pot to put the rice in, because we've got our chicken and our spinach and all that yummy seasoning and everything down on the bottom. And now we're gonna put the rice in the bowl, and then see how it's got this little rack? So you set the rack down and you kind of maneuver it around the chicken so it hits the bottom, and then you put this on top with the rice, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. So I have 1.5 cups of basmati rice in here. I'm gonna rinse it real quick in my colander. I love these stainless steel measuring colanders. Do you guys have these? So they come in a set of 3. You can't see me. But it comes in a set of 3. Okay, so it comes in the set of 3. That's the little smallest size. So 1.5 cups of the rice right there. And then we're gonna do 1.5 cups of the chicken stock. So this is our Easy Read measuring cup here. Okay, can y'all see? And this is just a little cup one, so we're gonna do 1.5 cups of chicken stock. The Easy Read is so nice because it really is easy to read. They named this one well. So there's 1.5 cups. So that, again, that goes inside this little ceramic bowl. We're gonna put this silicone lid right on top, pop it on top of the chicken. Okay, it is as simple as that. Let's see if I can get this on with the little rack. Can y'all see? Hopefully. All right, here we go. Okay, so again, rack goes down inside. Careful, because we had it on sear, so it is a little warm. And then you grab it like that, put that right on top, and then it's gonna all come together. All right, make sure I have my seal on there, and I do. A little silicone ring. All right, so it says to put on the chicken and poultry setting. Okay, and it says to adjust the time down to 9 for this recipe. So we are gonna adjust that down and make sure everything's all lined up. Yep, and press start. All right, now while that's going, I'm going to cut up the cucumber that's supposed to go on top. So you're supposed to do cucumbers and tomatoes. Forgot the tomatoes. So we are just gonna do cucumbers, and that is okay, right? Again, what's cool about this recipe for the picky eaters is because everything's gonna be like all separate and everybody can make their own bowl. Yes. So I can have all the good yummy stuff, and they can just put whatever they want in it, which will probably just be chicken and rice, knowing them. But they're just missing out on the good stuff. Connor will probably eat some of the good stuff. All right, so here we go. So first thing is we're gonna chop up this cucumber, and it says to cut it in half widthwise and in half lengthwise. So this is a super, super long, the longest cucumber I think I've ever seen in my life. So I'm gonna do it in thirds. Cut off the little ends here, and then we'll cut it lengthwise. And then I think we're gonna use the quick slice is what it says. Again, I've never made this recipe before, so I'm so excited to try it. All right. So we're gonna slice it and then rotate it a quarter turn and slice again. All right, I've never done it this way before. I use my quick slice all the time for cutting things once, but I've never done it twice. All right, so you kind of rock and push. And then, so that gives you slices, okay? So then, how do we do this? Oh, I don't know, you guys. It says turn it quarter of a way. Is that quarter? Boy, live on Facebook doing things for the first time. Just never know what you're gonna get here. You're seeing real life here. All right, here we go. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, we chopped it up. Look how fun that is. Okay, like I need a little bowl. Let's see what we got here. Okay, just got a little bowl here. All right, we're gonna do that again. Very cool. So, slice it. Turn it. That's so cool. All right, that is awesome. Now that I know what I'm doing, make it a little easier, look a little easier. Did y'all see that? Okay, hopefully y'all can see. So I'm going lengthwise first. Oh, and then I'm grabbing it, turn it a quarter of the way. Ta-da! Look how cool that is. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's awesome. All right, so then what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take your tomatoes, cut them in half, your little cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes, cut them in half. But again, don't have tomatoes. You can use the close and cut for that. You can also use the quick slice for that. Uh-oh, I didn't get that lined up very well. There we go. You could also use the quick slice to cut up your tomatoes. Slice them up. All right, one more, and then we're gonna make the sauce. And then I'll kind of give you the directions on the rest of how it works with that, because I don't think that it's gonna finish in time for y'all to see the final product, but I will for sure take a picture of it and show it to you. All right, so there we go. Isn't that cool? Okay, I gotta say, that was pretty stinking awesome. All right, next is, then you would cut the tomatoes, and now we're gonna do the parsley in the manual food processor to start the sauce. And this has a sauce in it that I'm so excited about. It's just the flavors that are in this. I'm super, super excited. So to show you, the parsley, used my herb stripper to pull the parsley off. I'll show you. So it has the different holes. And so if you don't like the stems, because I find the stems are a little bitter, so you can pull the stem off and all the leaves come off, okay? So I did that ahead of time so you wouldn't have to just sit there and watch me stripping the heads off of parsley. But it calls for 2 tablespoons. So I'm thinking that that's gonna be like, you know, kind of really pushed in there. Okay, I think I have a little bit more. I don't know, I usually don't measure. But again, it's the first time, so I wanna make sure that I kind of do this right. All right, so there's 2 tablespoons of parsley. And I think we chop it up in the manual food processor. All right, so here we go again with a lot of noise. This is my favorite. I love this chopper so much, the manual food processor. Okay, can y'all see? Like, it just disintegrates it, all right? And then we're gonna juice a lemon in here, all right? Cut it in half. We're gonna use the citrus press. Love the citrus press. All right, so you put it in like this. Opposite way of how you kind of think, how I used to think. I did it wrong for like 2 years. Had a customer show me, no, that's not the right way. I was like, oh, it's a good thing I'm a pampered chef, not a professional chef, right? All right, so what is a whole lemon, right? Yes, 1 whole lemon. Whew. Probably should have checked that first, Jennifer. All right, so 1 whole lemon in there and hummus. All right, so it calls for, how much hummus? 1/2 cup of hummus. And I'm gonna use the Measure All cup. Okay, so that's 1/2 cup of hummus. And this is store-bought hummus. We actually have a really great recipe. I'm gonna try to get this in here and not make a huge old mess. But we actually have a really good recipe for homemade hummus in the blender. But that didn't happen today for me. So, store-bought it is, right? Okay, I need a little spoon here. Actually, I'm gonna get one of my little spatulas, my little scrapers. The little mini skinny scraper, it's just the best for that. So we are getting close to almost being at pressure here. I can always tell when it's almost there. All right, and then we mix all of this up. Let's see what happens. You know what, guys? Oh my gosh, hummus lemon juice and parsley. I'm super excited about these flavors. That is our sauce. Yes, can y'all see? Yum, check that out. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. So I'm gonna leave it inside of this so I can mix it up again right before everything gets ready. I might pop that in the fridge. There's actually a lid that comes with the manual food processor, so you can keep stuff in the fridge. But what happens is it's gonna come to pressure. It's gonna cook for 9 minutes. When it gets to 9 minutes, then we're going to let it manually release steam, right? For 10 minutes, yes. So usually when you have rice at the top, you let it manually release for 10 minutes. So it just gives that rice just enough time to steam inside. And then at the end of the 10 minutes, you'll release the rest of the steam. You open it up, pull out your rice, kind of fluff it up with a fork. And then you're gonna pull out the chicken and the spinach, and you're gonna shred it with the salad choppers, right? So you just put it in your bowl and chop like this, and it shreds it up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull a little bit of chicken out by itself, shred that up so it's just the chicken, and then with mine, it'll be the chicken and the spinach that'll mix together. So remember how I talked about the picky eaters, we only wanna cook one thing, but if you kind of think about it ahead of time, then everybody will eat the same thing, and everybody will eat, because if I put spinach in everybody's, we're not gonna eat the spinach. But if I have the spinach on the side and I can give them just a little bit and a little bit of the cucumber, I think we're gonna have success tonight. So I'm super excited to try this. I will give you an honest review of what I think about it when it's all done. I'll tell you if there's anything that I would tweak the next time I do it. And again, go check out the menus in the unit folder. Let me know if you need it emailed to you. You just gotta send me your email address, okay? And that's it, you guys. Have a great, great rest of your Wednesday. I'm super excited to try this. I'll take a picture of it for you, okay? And again, post what you guys are eating so I know, so I get some ideas, all right? I have to think of next week's menu. All right, bye guys.